Hi my loves, it's me, Caitlin. Welcome to my channel. Today we have our next red, white, and blue jewelry bag. This one is necklaces. I am a full-time reseller, and I separate my jewelry into a few different boxes. So essentially what it breaks down to is I either sell individually online, in a lot online, individually in my vintage booth, or in a lot in my vintage booth. So that's sort of how I separate the jewelry that I go through. These red, white, and blue bags are great because they are very inexpensive. So I think I accidentally ripped the price tag off this one already, but they are generally $14.99 necklaces, especially. Bracelets can be a little bit less, but so this is $14.99. I have so much fun going through them. So to me, it's well worth the $15 for a few hours of entertainment, if nothing else. And I've also found very good things in these bags. I found gold, I found silver, I found, you know, nice designer pieces, Givenchy. So you never know what you're gonna find. So let's dive in. Anyway, so here is the first necklace I pulled out. This is very cool. It is, that might be some type of, what is that? It might be acrylic. It could be some type of seed or nut. I think that's acrylic. These are definitely seeds. These are shells. I actually don't know. I mean, I know that these are shells and these are seeds. I'm not sure about any of the rest of it, to be honest with you. So I'll have to do a little bit of research on that. Somebody had it somewhere for $12. So I will put that on my online pile for now, because if nothing else, it needs to be researched. But that is a good start. All right. This is like a seed bead, multi-strand, like boho looking necklace. Is it dirty? I think it's like really dirty. What is that? That's actually, I think, that might go in the trash. I didn't like that. Okay, moving on. Hopefully this didn't all come from the same person. Okay. So here is another multi-strand seed bead necklace. I don't know if this was supposed to have clasps and go like this, or if it's just supposed to slide over your head like this. But that's gonna go in craft. Or that would be my eBay lot, I guess. Be lotted with some other things. That's pretty. So this is, I don't know, maybe acrylic. No brand or anything. And just like a dainty sort of chain. That's really pretty. That I think will do well in my booth. So we'll go ahead and put that in the booth box. Why am I trying to grab from the middle, knowing full well it's just gonna make a bigger tangle than necessary? Don't know. Okay. This is just like a continuous strand acrylic necklace. And you can see there we've got some, oh, lots of beads have significant wear. So that's gonna go in craft. Like I said, I try not to throw things away. I don't know if I said that in this video or the last one. Here we go. We're just gonna put the whole thing in here and see what we can do about it. has a brand tag on it. That's pretty. Is this Lucky brand? Does anybody know? It does have boho vibes for sure. So that will go in online to research, and if it's worth it for me to list it online, I will, and if not, it will go in my booth. So that is cool. Okay, this is some type of stone. It's definitely cool to the touch. I need to do some research to figure out what stone. That's pretty. It's like a long chain stone pendant necklace, and it looks like we're gonna have a few like that. Another one. This one's a gold tone chain and the more turquoisey color. Like I said, it's definitely stone. I doubt that that is turquoise. I don't really know how to tell right offhand. Yeah, it's not. It might be howlite though, or it's just some type of faux turquoise, but it is stone and it is very pretty. So, trying to think if I want to lot these together or how I want to do that. I might put them in my booth. I might put some in my booth, and I don't know. I have to think about this one. But those are pretty. If you are interested in them, definitely reach out to me and I can put them online. My stores, my eBay and my Etsy stores are linked in my description. I just got a low battery warning and nowhere to plug my phone in, so we're just gonna keep going until we can't go anymore. And then we'll continue at another time. Oh, here's another one. So if you see a weird cut, you know why. Oh no. Now I'm feeling panicked. I'm trying to rush, so I can't get a simple little... What is happening? Lost all dexterity. There we go. Okay. Wait, now what? Okay. Do I have two? What's happening? And there we go. So there's another one. Very pretty. Okay, sorry about that. Another alarm went off. If you watched my last video. Apparently, I decided to do this at the exact hour that all of my reminders go off. What's happening? It's still in a loop. No. Why? Oh boy. Okay. Let's... I'm gonna pause. I just realized that I said I'm gonna pause, but I think it sounded like menopause. I'm going to pause is what I meant to say, and I did, and now I'm back. I only got one tangle out, but I wanted to show it before I forgot, because this is White House Black Market, and it's very pretty. So that will probably go online. I might set it aside to see if I get any more in the near future, because in my last video, or maybe the one before that, I got some White House Black Market. And usually, you know, people that like a certain brand of jewelry, they're more likely to buy it like in lots, so that, you know, save a little money. And I like to sell it that way as well. Makes it a little easier. So I may, like I said, I may hang on to it. See if I get any more. This is not even the necklace I was working on, but that's okay. I was hoping that I would be able to just work through these while talking and not actually bore y'all to death, but it's proving to be more difficult than I thought. Okay, there we go. That's pretty. Looks very, like, badass. So that will probably go in my booth. I don't see any brand or anything on it, so it'll be a tough sell online. I also don't think it's, like, super high quality, but it's not like, it doesn't feel like super duper cheap, if that makes sense. I don't know. I might change my mind. I reserve the right to change my mind on anything. Sometimes you're grasping at straws, and sometimes you have so much good that you're like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this all listed online. So just kind of depends on what else you're getting. I can tell that my fingers are getting dirty. That's what I can tell. Don't like that feeling. I know some people wear gloves, but I have zero dexterity in my fingers when I wear gloves. I don't have any anyway. So running out of things to talk about. Okay, hang on. In 20 minutes I've gotten one necklace loose out of that. And it's this one. It's pretty. I think these are acrylic, just like a dainty long chain. So that's gonna go in my online, an online lot. Sorry, my brain's shutting down apparently. So I put the tangle to the side. I'll finish going through that later when my phone's not at 15%. Hair, no thank you. This is one of those like old, you know, the acrylic like tri-bead things, necklace. So that will go in craft, or in a eBay. When I say craft, I mean an eBay block lab. We'll just say that because I'm gonna keep calling it craft. Trying to pull anything out of this bag that isn't tangled in something else, and having very little success. Okay, here we go. That's pretty, like a little tassel, gold tone tassel necklace. The barrel clasp, and what kind of chain is that? Oof, I'm not good at my chain names. Somebody will know. But yeah, that's really pretty. So I think that will go in my booth. Yeah. Okay. Got some acrylic beaded necklaces here. This clasp is broken. Here's another one. Another one. Another one. I just sold a pretty big lot of acrylic beaded necklaces that had clasps. So I might start another one, or maybe I'll sell them in smaller lots. If you guys have any preference at all, let me know. Here's another one. See, these all have clasps, and they're like vintagey. So So that's cool. Oh, here's a puka shell necklace. Is it though? I don't know if that's actual shell or not. I just listed a lot of shell necklaces, so I'll be starting another one. Here's this one. So acrylic necklaces are going aside, and the shell necklaces are going aside. I have to make myself more sorting boxes. And here is, this is like a seed necklace. So I might put that in with my shell necklaces. It'd be like natural elements necklace lot. Oh, and this is one of those fabric wrapped necklaces. That's pretty. Here's another one. I like the fabric. A lot of times I don't like the fabric that they use on these, so I'm like, but these are pretty. So I might try those in my booth. I really haven't given it much thought. I've just put them in craft lots. So I'm trying to pick out the things that I see that I like most of. I'm putting that in the booth box and kind of set them aside. So we got shell here. These are cocoa nut. Oh man, I forget what it's called. Some type of nut necklace. I'm such a child, I can't not giggle at the word nut. Okay. Here's another one. So I'm gonna put these, because these are kind of beachy. I don't know why I said it like that, beachy. So I'm gonna put those with the shell, my next shell necklace lot. Another shell. That one's pretty. That's cool. No. Any more shells? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So put everything back where it was. Okay. So those are getting set aside for a lot. I need a place to put them, and I don't have one. They're gonna go back in the bag right now. Okay. Okie dokie. Next. Come on. That's pretty. Oop. I think that's acrylic. Literally, there's so much dirt on my fingers from going through jewelry that there's like a film on them, so I can't like feel like I normally would. So that looks like, if the chain kind of looks and the clasps kind of look almost plastic, even though they're metal, I think that those are usually lower quality. But the necklace itself is beautiful and everything functions on it well. So that is going to go into a craft lot. So this is acrylic pearls. Yep. So that's going to go in craft. These are actually in pretty good condition. Usually when I find these, they are like the luster surface of them is completely worn off. This is cool. Oh, I love it. That's glass. That's acrylic. So this bead is glass. That bead is glass. That's acrylic. It's like a mixed material sort of necklace. Oh, I love it. The toggle clasp. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love it. So that doesn't have, I'll give it a Google Lens search just to see if it is by someone and it just doesn't have the brand on here. But that will most likely end up in my booth. It has like a vintage vibe to it, even though it probably is contemporary. Does anybody know that brand? I feel like I've seen it before. I'll have to look it up. But I may or may not get to that before this video comes out, so if you see a comp on the screen, I figured it out. If you don't, and you know that brand, please let me know. But that is very pretty with the rhinestones, prong set. And it looks like we're all accounted for, so that will go in the online box right now to be researched, and we'll go from there. Okie dokie, here's a couple of, hello, thank you. A couple more of the acrylic beaded necklaces. I like this one. I like the different texture of it. This one doesn't have a clasp, this one does. Those will go into that lot. Oh, here's another one. This one does have a clasp as well, pink. Awesome. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with here. I felt this rubbery nonsense and I did not like it, but I see its purpose. Even though it's broken. So it's supposed to sort of look like this is like floating on your neck, right? So that's gonna go in craft because it is broken, but pretty cool. I don't know if it's it might just need like a jump ring or something, but I like the idea of it more than the execution of it. So yeah, this is acrylic long chain necklace. This is again sort of that metal that looks like it could be plastic. So that will go into the craft lot. Very pretty. Is this all connected? Yes, that's pretty. So that's acrylic beads with like a sort of tassel design. Very cool. That'll go in craft. Oh, this is pretty. Get off there. This is like a choker style. It's all wire, so if it gets bent, you just bend it back. Yeah, like faceted glass beads. Very pretty. I am going to put this where? I'm just gonna set it aside for right now, and then I'm going to decide the best place. Because it probably would sell my booth, but it would be hard to display in a way that makes sense, the way that I have my jewelry in there now anyway. Okay, this is what I'm fooling with right now. What is happening? What are you? What is your purpose? This doesn't even really work. It's just gonna fall right off of your, oh, maybe, I don't know. I don't get it. This is one of those nuts. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I'll put that with my, I'll put that with the rest of them. I was completely distracted by spinning that. Messed me up. Okay. Here is a cross necklace. Thought it was gonna be a rosary, but it looks like it's a necklace. So I do have a lot of religious jewelry. that I'm putting together, so that will go in that. So we'll set that aside. Okay, ew, hair, oh my god. Why? Thank y'all. Feel like something is wrong here. What's happening? It doesn't look great. Oh, wait. I think I see. How did... Okay, that's gonna go in craft because this is melting my brain right now. But yeah, something, it looks like one of the links came undone and they reattached it in a way that makes 0 sense whatsoever. So that's cool. Okay. We have a broken rose gold chain. Just needs to be hooked back up to the other side, it looks like. So that's gonna go in craft. And then this is one of those really cool, like tribal looking chokers that we used to wear in the late 90s, early 2000s. Are you jealous? Aren't they so cool? So that's gonna go in craft. Hi, my love. My dog Dolly is digging into my bags. I literally had this exact same thing on the last necklace lot I went through, and I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought maybe it was supposed to be shoelaces, and I didn't like that I couldn't figure it out, so I just tossed them aside. Literally have no idea what I did with them, even though that wasn't that long ago. Okay. A few, okay, that's cute, like rose gold, dainty sort of necklaces. This one says love. Oh, how cute. So those will go to craft lot. There's another one with a heart, the leather band. Yeah, I'm gonna put those in the craft lot for now. We do have 2 other bags of jewelry to go through after this, so we might come across more. Maybe I can have enough for a lot, who knows. This is one of those wire choker kind of necklaces. I don't want to say I hate them, that's not nice. I dislike them. It's just like, look, this is why. Like, that's never gonna be right again. Dolly, what do you have? Oh. Okay, good girl. So that's gonna go in craft. I think those are glass beads. Okay, this is a necklace. I just got the 10% battery power alert, so I'm gonna try to get through the rest of this bag minus the tangle. Then I'll get through the tangle and finish up this video after my phone charges. So yeah, this is like a leather core. I guess you tie that together. These are metal and acrylic. This is really cute. Put that in. That's a tough one. I'm just gonna put that one aside and I'll think about it. Oh, rad. Look at these. These are cool. Shark tooth necklaces. Now, question is this actually a shark tooth or is it like a resin? I think it's like a resin, like replica. Maybe not. I don't know. If anybody knows and can tell just from that, let me know. I've seen real shark teeth. These just look too identical. They don't ever look exactly the same like that. Anyway, I'll put those aside for now. I mean, if they were real, I'd put them with the shell jewelry, but This is cool. So this is like a stretchy sort of fabric-y type material with these faux pearls. It's kind of pretty. That'll go in craft. Sorry, I'm just trying to get through before my phone dies. Oop. So that way I know exactly where I left off. Okay, this is what I'm wrestling with. It looks, oh wait, is this one of those like, I'm gonna put that with a tangle and see if I can figure it out. But is that one of those, it might be because it's got a hook, like body, full body chains or whatever. What? Is this for your head? Is this for your head? Stop it right now. Grace, if you're watching, is this for your head? Okay, set that aside. Okay. What is on me? Gross. This is a cord necklace with, oops, backwards. That's cool. That does fall under sort of the beachy sort of look to me. So I might lot this up with those shell necklaces. Definitely looks like something you get at the beach, right? I like that. Oh, another one of these. I didn't get another one today, but I've had these before. Oh, that's dangerous. These like magnetic wrap bracelets. And I don't think I've done anything with the other one yet, so maybe I'll lot those together. Put that in there. Okay, let's see. PH. Not ringing a bell, but I will look it up. That might go in my booth. I don't know, it's got a little wear on it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put that one in craft. It's got a bit too much wear on it for me to want to charge people money for it individually. This is pretty. What does that say? Bellagio. Bellagio. Like the hotel? Confused. I will look that up, but yeah, I like the look of it. Make sure I have all the stones and make sure the clasp works. It's looking a little questionable. I think, yeah, I just need to, actually, that might be the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, functions fine. Okay. Yep, so that'll go on the online. And I think, yep, that was it for this bag, except for the tangles. So I will be back after my phone charges with the rest of this video. You won't notice a thing. Okay. Okay, everybody. It is the next day. And this is as far as I got. This is still in a huge knot. It's several multi-chain necklaces all kind of intertwined with each other. So what I am going to do is just have to continue to work on that, and if there's anything excuse me, absolutely amazing in there, then I will definitely put an update somewhere in this video. Hopefully I have it out before the video actually comes out, but Hi, it's future Caitlin. I just wanted to give you an update that I am still working on excuse me, getting this tangle out. It is intense. And I am also still working on researching and listing a lot of the jewelry. That's why you haven't seen any cottons pop up. So thank you for your patience. Rough to move on. Otherwise, I'm not going to get anything else done. So this is what I was able to get out. This is a very pretty pendant necklace. I mean, just like the scroll work and everything on that. Very large statement. This will probably go in my booth. But yeah, that's gorgeous. There's this very pretty bauble bar, like crystal type necklace. There's the brand there. So that's gonna go on my online pile for me to look into, and then we'll kind of see from there. This one is very pretty. The clasp on it is doing something. What? Oh no, I think it's supposed to be like that. So it's kind of like a, what's going on here? It's like a faux knot there. This thing is just on the, oh, is that just like a little bent? What's going on there? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Just like a long sort of tassel lariat type necklace. I don't see any branding on it, but it is very pretty. So as long as there's no damage, that might be somewhere, it will go in my booth. This one also very pretty with the sort of hammered metal look and a long chain. Definitely feels substantial. It's got a weight to it, and the chain has like a good quality to it. So that will probably go in my booth as well. We'll see. I might be able to put it online. Have to see what similar necklaces go for. And this one I really loved. It's definitely a different looking chain. I don't even know what you would call that. And then it's got the tassel sort of vibe with the leaves at the end, or just piece. I'm not really sure what their intended look is, but I'm gonna put this in the online pile and look it up, because it just feels like good quality, and then go from there. So out of the knot, what I can show you, this is a faceted acrylic over foil tassel necklace. It's actually very, very pretty. That will probably go in my booth. I am coming around on acrylic. I think that, you know, because I do pricing so well in my booth, that if something is pretty, then it's pretty, you know. I just want to keep things, I want to keep quality at a certain level, because I don't want people to just say, oh, she just sells cheap junk. That would be sad, and I wouldn't like that very much. So I honestly just don't know what else is what in here, because it's just all so tangled together. So yeah, hopefully more to come on that. But thank you guys so much for watching until the end of this video. Please hit the like and subscribe. It does help me out a lot. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.